Alice's Chapter 1, Butterfly Dream. Is that what that said? I don't know. It went very quickly. What do we got? Logging in. Sorry, I suddenly been hit by a wave of tiredness. It's literally first thing in the morning, so I don't know what that's about. And that's that quest. So yeah, Alice's Chapter, Act 1, Butterfly's Dream. Cool. Well, I guess we'll be doing that. We'll just get there in a sec. Let's just work on ending of all these notices. Friends. Hello, person I do not know. Welcome. Update summary. Hello. Can we click? Hello. Good God, I don't know what this problem was for a second there. It just did not want to compute. And the event. Oh man, this thing is massive. Lantern right. Oh, it animates. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Wow, it's just like a wall of stuff. Where do you even begin to look? All that glitters. Okay, well, text I can't read. Good start. Lantern right Tales, Theatre Mechanicus, and Shall Market. Stand by me. I don't even know where to go. What is this? Okay, complete this quest to unlock the quest, The Origin of the Lanterns. In ancient times, pestilence ran wild across the land of Liua, and demons roamed amok. These disasters and anomalies came from the rotting carcasses of vanquished gods, stemming from their unbent and unbowed souls. Rex Lapis once mustered his yaksha to go forth and cleanse the land. In the present day, these anomalies have once again resurfaced in the land of Liua, and it is at this time that you make the acquaintance of an adeptus named Star Snatcher. What a name, Star Snatcher. Anywho, so that's that. Lantern Right Tales. Okay, so pretty much we can't do anything until we complete the story. Yeah, I got it all right. Okay, and we just get level up materials. And a Dust of Azoth. What is this? Consumable. It's got a lot of words, but doesn't really tell you what it does. A device that can transmute elemental essential materials and change their elemental type. Why didn't you just leave it at that? Why do you have to go on with all this bullshit afterwards? It is practical uses notwithstanding. Alchemy is a study of the nature of matter and the rules that underpin its transformations, and ultimately it seeks to comprehend the working principles of the world and the flow of the ley lines. It is unknown who would share this alchemical achievements of this magnitude with the civilizations of the world and why, but although the power to fundamentally transmute elemental energy, it's crystallized in inert form, is a highly useful one. This device also conceals the grave danger of disrupting the elemental. Why? Couldn't you just leave it at the first paragraph? I don't need that bullshit. Oh wait, hold up. There are stages? What do stages mean? Okay, like previous events, there must be levels of challenges. Cool, and what's Stand By Me? Ah, and that's when you get to pick your free character. Go with it. You must spend 1,000-piece talisman. You're doing that talisman as singular, talismans is plural. Okay. Okay. Are these yeah, okay, they're the piece talismans. Cool. 1,000 is a lot. So that's the Lantern Right. 5 flushes of fortune. Okay, that was that. And people still sent me stuff, even though I was done. Appreciate it, but like, I was done on the 3rd day. Wow, I entered on so many. This 54522 are all donations because I was on a flat 0 across the board when I was done because I donated my extra films. Wow, thanks guys. May fortune find you. Oh, this is just daily logins. Hey, it's a wish. Yoink. I'll take that.
Hello.
Why are you still the
Hello.
people's choice?
Nice
Can you please go away? We've already done him. And we totally are not doing that. Well, let's just get that wish done. Get it out of the way before it, you know, keeps taunting me. Everything's the same? Yep. Yay. So glad we get these items. Not. Now we can get this quest up and running. So, the Master of Stars Deception. Check near Wangshu Inn. You know, it really should put that after the explanation, not before the explanation. You discover some healer churls near Wangshu Inn that are giving off dark energy, just as an adeptus who calls himself Star Snatcher is performing some exorcist arts nearby. One, why don't you just call them exorcisms, because that's what an exorcist art is. And two, why do you give you this I've noticed it's not just Genshin Impact, it's other games in general. They give you explanations of things that you're about to do more so than to go do it. It should say, hey, someone told you to go check near Wangshu Inn, and that's it until you go there. And then it will update after you encounter the Adeptus, because now it's just spoiled to me what I'm actually doing. A lot of games do that. Cyberpunk was also quite notorious for doing that. So, yeah, but whatever. No one cares about my thoughts and feelings on the matter. Oh shit, we're right outside the thingy. Oh no, we're not. No, no, need to go upstairs to the expedition rewardy place and get my rewards. This way. Here we go. Add. Just before I disappear, you know. Claim. 20, select character. I don't remember who it was. Bennett, congratulations, off you go. That's official. Luas, Kaya. Again, not that it matters. And then Chung Yun. Lovely.
Error.
That's sorted. What did she just say? It sounded like she said error. Did I actually navigate, by the way? Yep. That would explain why nothing much was happening. Even though I know where Wangshu Inn is. I mean, I'm not that dumb, but, you know, still. Apologies in advance if I sound a bit off at times and have massive, like, jumps and cuts in the video because I'm going to blow my nose a million times. Hay fever. It was very, very, very windy yesterday. And when it's exceptionally windy, it's susceptible to pollen and I get hay fever. So I got hit by that yesterday and it looks like I'm being hit by it again today. I've just taken some antihistamine, so hopefully they'll kick into effect soon. But it does mean that I'm going to have an itchy nose, a runny nose, my eyes are going to water, etc, etc. So, you know, life sucks. Hey, I just noticed I'm not at full health. Ain't that a bitch? Wangshu Inn. How far are we going? Healer Charles, you say? These ones right beneath my feet or further away? It is these ones. Okay. Oh yeah, I see the dark energy. I don't see Shao though. Aww, that was a perfect strike. Are they fighting each other or are they just growling at each other?
Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there?
They do give off a sinister energy. They seem unusually agitated.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. Oh, the guests are in great danger.
Do you know, if you put an inn in the middle of Whoop Whoop, in an area that was prone to danger, you'd have guards to take care of that.
Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Are they going to be stronger? No? Well, their levels are normal, and yeah, that seems like normal susceptibility. Boom.
These super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too.
No, they weren't. They were just as simple as always.
Hey! Seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
Controlling the Hilichurls.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask?
Oh, he scared them off?
He scared off all the hilly trolls.
I thought he was controlling them. Could be Adeptus. Looked like he was using some sort of Adeptus art.
Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more Adeptus-y than Xiao's.
Adeptus-y.
Shall we go say hi?
Sure. Hi. Oh, they're praising him. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Hi, Star Snatcher.
Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil.
That's what I mean, like, the way that they were praising him was off.
Think nothing of it. I certainly don't.
The way that they were praising him, like, is it divine? I'm like, that's not right. But it isn't right. Is he the one making them go crazy in the first place?
Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers. but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We're just travelers passing
My
by.
name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
Excuse me? I think you're my sidekick, little fairy.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher.
He's just so suspicious.
One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
For you to be less suspicious.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon?
He's a scam artist. Okay.
Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers.
So they can boast
and
for you.
only then make your verdict.
He's a scam artist. Is he just trying to get money off me? What's his end game?
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I
It really
believe that
doesn't.
now there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
See, he's conning them in.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it.
Dude, I had my doubts the
Not
minute
long
I saw you
ago,
lot
I sought
around
some
him.
medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you.
Yeah, because this is probably either A, doing nothing for your father, or doing bad things
Once
for your
it was
father.
boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mist flower in it, though.
So weird that you're referencing mist flowers, whereas I just started doing the Odalita content in Black Desert Online, and they had shadow mist flowers as well. Wow.
Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it.
So you're praising him before you actually see the results. You're stupid.
Sure, you have
You
to
can't
make some
cure
sacrifices
stupidity.
if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life
See?
is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
Artist, scam artist. If you're paying him before you even see the results, that's just silly.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they?
I wasn't reading, I was actually listening to him. Usually I read along, but I thought he was about to say, really don't need to do shit. Do shit about this. I'm like, oh, wait, what? Shifts.
I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
Do you guys not have anything better to do with your time? Like the dude with the ill father, why are you not by your father's bedside? The merchant, why are you not with your goods, selling and trading and making money and making a living? Why are you all here pandering to this douche? You are all pathetic.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too?
Fuck no.
After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day.
Oh god, he preyed upon an emotional woman. Great.
Then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise.
What a waste of time.
I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return.
Wait,
But
what?
this is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it.
I thought burning it and casting it into the ocean was supposed to get you over him, not to get him to return. This makes no
I'm
sense.
so overjoyed
You're
that
so
I gave a
stupid.
portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as
Oh
an
my
offering.
god.
After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
You know, I honestly don't care about you three. If you want to be so stupid and naive as to do this, you know what? You're on your own. Go get scammed. I don't care. You are dead to me. Absolutely dead.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
From their imaginations, I'd say.
Surely you jest.
Do I look like I'm
There
jesting?
was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wu Liang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material.
No.
In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Is that the bullshit you spouted to get them to believe you?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
We're not your friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Go on, take it off, let me see.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
This guy is inappropriate.
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
You do realize that makes absolutely no sense, Star Snatcher. Your vision, your visage, is not going to suddenly change the balance of good and evil.
Ah, got it.
I don't
Now
got it.
then, what are your wishes?
For you to just die. I want to know where my sibling is. I want power rivaling that of the gods. I like to get rich quick.
Indeed. A great
Why not?
many obstacles may be overcome, given commensurate power. But one cannot but wonder, what grudge have you against the gods? So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant, but first, one must see some proof of your faith.
Pay me.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
I think he wants us to sweeten the deal.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore.
Good.
And we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
Not that I would, yeah, I don't think people put visions up for sale.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
No one shares your values for sure.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work.
Yeah, it's really not
Why don't
Paimon.
we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Why don't you discuss it with him first, whether that's an acceptable form of payment, before you go gallivanting off to do this? Because what happens when we do this, and he doesn't want any part of it? Then we've just wasted our time, Paimon. Although Lunara's just as stupid because she didn't do it either. Honestly. Sometimes I think the people who make these games treat me as a child, or they are dumb themselves. Is that on the same level here? Yeah, it is. Yeah, because I can travel that. Sure, let me just get my magic cat climbing boots and my potion of phasing, and I shall go through the floor. Wait, why is he here?
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
I mean generous. Suspicious.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
Perhaps he's a narcissist. Good option, but no, I always found him fishy.
Really? What's so fishy about him?
What's not fishy about him? Why would an Adeptus want people to pay him more? He's a charlatan if you ask me, his marks are so ugly.
That's a good point. None of the other Adepti we've met seemed like they needed anything from anyone. Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
How much is the book going to cost me, Paimon?
So, are you buying or not?
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Gotta find it for myself. Aren't you a book owner?
So, are you buying or not?
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the
Hey, Venti.
Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
What's the connection between Xiao and Venti? I do not know the answer to that. Have we frozen? Why does this look like that?
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of Adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
About the soul surviving Yaksha.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy?
Nope.
No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
Oh, I forgot the every
The
single
book
option.
says
Okay.
that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second. Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Oh, Lunara apparently agrees. I, however, don't really care.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through and all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead. Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
I don't know why we needed the book to tell us that. Isn't it obvious that we need to find out where the the strange hilichurls are coming from or what is affecting them, and then what Snarsatch's connection is to the Adepti, not necessarily the Arksha, but Adepti in general. Like, isn't that basic investigation? Anyway.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough, at least.
He could have just stumbled across a talisman that does the job for him.
But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's...
Actually, is that something I can read? Was that added to the archive? Books. Why can't you be alphabetical? What kind of sorting is this? Maybe I don't have it. Okay, no. It's obviously not a book I get to have. Well, that's a shame. Huh. Oops, we need that. Oh, there's dark energy down there. Why is there still dark energy if there's no hilichurls? This is strange. Oh, he's got the hilichurls again in front of him. What's this darkness for? What?
Flee at my command, foul demon! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble.
It's because Star Snatcher's an idiot.
And there are innocent bystanders here too. We have to step in.
I didn't call them innocent bystanders. They're idiots too. I hit the wrong button. I actually hit R with the side of E, so that's why that didn't quite work the way as intended. Look at him cowering like the coward he is.
I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilichurls grown in intensity?
What kind of an angle is that? What are we looking at here? A tree?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Where's Paimon? I don't know. Ah, yes, the Get Out You on Free card. That's what it was.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens,
why is Paimon invisible?
Goes another bunch of evil hilichurls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious.
Ooh, Celia in the background.
Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Do I have to use my elemental sight? Can't I just follow the quest marker? Hi. Wig material. Nice. Ow. I was hoping I'd get through that. I don't want to have to get fire out. Really? I don't care enough about the chest. Did they ever think about that in the game?
Oh, it's
that some of us just don't care?
Again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilichurls. Let's see what a
Hi.
it's you. I remember you.
I'd be very concerned if you didn't.
I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean... Yeah, Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he?
It took you this long to remember that. We read about your past in a book. We were just reading a book called,
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Can I come with?
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises.
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
You're the one who's supposed to be having penance, and I'm the one who's actually going to have to do the attacking. How does that work, Paimon?
Well, come on then.